Welcome student. Now we are here with the next part of our chapter tissue. In the previous part we have studied about the animal tissue and its first type, that is epithelial. The rest of three we are discussing in this video. So we are start. So this is the second type of animal tissue, that is connective tissue. As the name indicated, connect. So these are the type of the tissue which connect one type of tissue to other type of tissue. Means it connect like muscles is a type of tissue and neural is another type of tissue, or you can say epithelial type of tissue is another. These connective tissue connect these all with one another. Generally they are having elastin or collagen protein fiber, which is released from a particular cell, that is fibroblast, which is present in these type of tissue, but in blood these fibers are absent. This is only a single exception of connective tissue which is not having these type of fiber. These fiber makes the shape of the tissue. Connective tissue divided into the three groups we are discussing here, that is connective tissue. The first category is loose connective tissue. The second category is the dense connective tissue, and the third category is specialized connective tissue. As we already learned, that is the connective tissue is of three types, that is loose connective tissue, dense connective tissue, and the specialized connective tissue. Now we are discussing these types in a brief. The first type of connective tissue is loose connective tissue. These are the type of the tissue in which collagen fiber are less in number and they are loosely arranged. Means the fiber are very less and having minimum in number, that's why they are scattered in complete tissue, so they are loosely arranged. Example, the first is areolar tissue. It is present below the skin. This is the diagram of areolar tissue. And the another example of loose connective tissue is adipose tissue. Adipose tissue is fat storing tissue, or it is also known as fat tissue. This is the diagram. In the center there is the storing of fat, and in the surrounding layer there is the presence of nucleus. Now the second type is dense connective tissue. As the name indicated, dense. So these are the type of the connective tissue in which collagen fiber are large in number and they are compactly arranged. So that's why they are called as dense connective tissue. Example, ligament. Ligament are the dense connective tissue which connect one bone to its articulating bone, or you can say adjacent bone. Tendon. Tendons is another type of dense connective tissue which connect muscles to the bones. This is the diagram, that is ligament connect bone to bone and the tendon connect muscles to bone. Now the third one, that is specialized connective tissue. This is the third type of connective tissue. They carry out the special function as the name indicated, specialized. They are of three in number. The first is blood, the second is cartilage, and the third is bones. Now we are going to study these three in detail. The first is blood. It is a fluid in nature. Means ये एक fluid के जैसा होता है. It is formed of red blood cells, that is RBC. Another name of RBC is erythrocytes. White blood cells or WBCs, and another name is lymphocytes, platelets or thrombocytes. With these three type of the components, dissolved protein is also present and some salts is also present in blood. These are the cells as the same in the image, that is white blood cells, there are a number of types, and the red blood cells as well as the platelets. It flow in blood vessels. ब्लड जो है वो blood vessels या tubes में फैलता है. blood vessels is artery or vein and connect all body part, and its flow also help in maintaining the body temperature. All blood cells are formed in bone marrow. ये जितनी भी तरह की cells हैं, you can say white blood cells, red blood cells, or even platelets, they all are formed in a bone marrow. Bone marrow is a mass of tissue which is present in a bone, which is, you can say, having a special type of cells which forms these type of cells. Now the second is cartilage, that is the specialized connective tissue. It is hard in nature. By applying a force, its shape can be changed. When force is removed, it again come into its real shape. जब तक आप इस पे फोर्स डालेंगे तब तक इसकी शेप चेंज रहेगी. जैसे आप फोर्स को विड्रॉ करेंगे तो इट अगेन रिटेन इट्स ओरिजिनल शेप. It is made up of special cell called as chondrocytes, or you can say cells of cartilage. It present between two adjacent bones. दो adjacent bones के बीच के अंदर होता है ये, to reduce the friction between these bones. It also present in external ear and in the tip of nose. These are the type of cell of you can say chondrocytes representing over there. Now the third type of specialized tissue, that is bones. It is hard and stiff structure. They are made up of calcium phosphate and collagen fiber. They are mixed skeleton of our body, or you can say maximum animals. I think you know about the skeleton. Skeleton is group of the bones which makes the framework of our body. Now this is the structure of the skeleton, representing different types of bones combines and form the framework of our body or other organisms body. It also help in blood cell formation, as we already discussed, that is bone are containing bone marrow where the blood cells are formed. Bones also made up of specialized cells, or you can say special cells. These cells is known as osteocytes. This is the structure of osteocyte. So students, this was about the connective tissue. Thank you. And for next video regarding the muscular tissue as well as the neural tissue, watch the next video. Thank you again, and subscribe the channel for more videos. Have a great day.